Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we're returning to Rule the Waves 2, where we're in war against the United Kingdom and the Soviets. So these do make unlikely allies, I guess. We are mostly focusing our forces on the American East Coast, where we're currently trying to get New Brunswick via an invasion, so that is hopefully happening there. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. We are running in a little bit of a deficit, but I think that's fine. In between episodes, I did go ahead and adjust the airbase in Stavanger a little bit, so there are some new air groups over there, but yeah, it's nothing too major. Our troops have invaded, indeed, the British possession of New Brunswick. I don't think we actually would have needed the fleet control there, but that's fine. Ooh. You are under construction. You're probably under a refit. This is a very old ship. It's not a major threat to us, so it's not actually that important. We have improved air-launched torpedoes. That's very, very good. So hit chance of air-launched torpedoes are better. And we are seeing a new torpedo bomber being presented by Douglas over here. So the Douglas Dauntless torpedo bomber. Our current one is about 8 years old. So this one would be a lot faster. Range would be considerably better. Payload seems to be about the same. It's tougher. It's more maneuverable. And the reliability of the old one is actually worse. So you know what? This is a much better plane. Of course we're going to take it. Yes. We have sunk 2 submarines. That's nice to see. They have sunk a couple of our ships. That's okay. No battle this turn, which is okay, I guess. There is a battle around here in New Brunswick, so that's fine. We don't do any invasion targeting anymore this turn, which is also okay. Actually, so the Soviet Union does have a battleship over here, which is interesting. British do have quite a couple of forces here in the west coast. Some here in Southeast Asia. This is what I'm mostly afraid about. And yeah, a lot of forces in their home territory, which is understandable. Can we actually build up the naval base here in Norway? I would very much appreciate that, I think. And in Tsingtao as well, we should see whether we can improve the naval base here, just to make sure that we do have enough base capabilities here to invade Japan should they at some point decide to join the war, although France is actually the most likely candidate for that. How about British possessions down here? No, I think actually the most important one would be either Hamilton, which we can't reach yet, or Halifax, so that our home zone is a little bit more secure. For now we are basically running no deficits, so that's fine. We're losing 20 victory points due to something. Studies performance data of the British floatplane. Ooh, that's a new picture, I think. So it's probably a new type of error, I think. Top speed, okay, that's interesting. Connecticut. Okay, Connecticut, one of our most modern battleships is torpedoed. Soviet has hit a mine. That's nice to see. Lots of stuff going on, but no battle. Interesting. Oh, here we are. Coastal battle, enemy forces. We do have some forces up here, but you know what? We're going to accept that, and we are going to ask our aircraft to attack enemy ships, because it is night. It's very much night. It's midnight basically. 20 minutes to midnight. We do have 2 destroyers over here, which is not too much. But they do carry torpedoes, and of course a night battle is very good for destroyers. So let's see whether we will find any enemy over here. We do of course have an air base in Manila. Maybe we should check that out. Can we actually click over here? You guys, what's your search radius? Maybe your right one should be a little bit more like that, and your left one can increase a bit as well. So I suspect them to be over here. And that should be okay. You know what? You can go for light carry air patrol. That's fine. Good. You guys do come up here, and we're going to increase the speed over here because we don't even know whether we're going to find anyone in the dark. Right. It's 1 AM. Going on 2 AM. No enemy found yet. No reports of enemy activity. It would be nice to get to the morning phase because I think we could do considerable damage then. Where's the morning? There it is. Daylight is coming up. Yeah, and Manila is one of our largest air bases, so we should expect some attack by them over there. Sorry, we should expect, yeah, they can see our search planes starting to be launched. We actually have a coastal battery here as well. This, of course, historically is one of the regions that the Americans held out for considerable time over here when the Japanese invaded on this peninsula, basically, and the forts that were in the harbor. So, any news on enemy activity? Doesn't seem like it, interestingly enough. Weather limits air operations, well, that's not good. That's doubly ungood, actually. And some of our scout planes are actually returning already. That's curious. No reports, really? Wait a second over here. No. Absolutely no reports on the enemy. What's this? Oh, it's just a merchant division. Okay. Hull has sunk a submarine. Okay, that's lovely. But yeah, there were apparently some guys down here. Something was happening down here. So you're picking up survivors from a merchantman. So they must be around here. Surely. Let's decrease speed here a little bit. Just to make sure that our engines aren't being fouled or anything. Go back to very fast. Anything happening down here? Why are you in such a weird pattern? Yeah, nothing much to see though. Yeah. Oh, there is our first report. So there's a battle cruise over there. Let's get to that direction. I would hope that we will be starting to see... That's suddenly a lot of reports over there. Do we even have an airplane over here? Okay, so let's see what's going on. Maybe we're gonna launch some air attacks. No. Stop. What's up with the Hopkins? Did you have some engine fouling on or something? That's weird. What's up with the Hopkins? Max speed is 5 knots. Why? Really weird. Okay, let's go down to 2 knots for 5 minutes here. No, I don't think I want to end the scenario. I want to get some air attacks on these guys. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Hopkins is catching up, so that's nice to see. Let's check, by the way, is there any air attack being launched from the base in Manila? No, just some combat air patrol guarding these, but, well, at least not as far as we can see. I'm not sure we would necessarily see that. Oh well, damn it. Some victory points, nothing too major. Right, we are gaining some money, that's lovely to see. Lots of our ships are considered obsolete. 1.5 years till we're getting new carriers. Yeah, but how about enemy forces disposition? So, Great Britain does have a battle cruiser down here. And just some MISC forces all over the place. Soviet Union does have a lot of forces over here. If we were to move into here, we could do some considerable damage to them. Although I think as long as the battle is raging over here in New Brunswick, I think I want to keep my forces somewhat concentrated over here. At least until we get the Connecticut back. And then at that point we might swing over to Europe. Nope. Okay. Insufficient forces on... sorry, insufficient ships on foreign station, interestingly. Not sure why that is, actually, but... You're on the west coast. Who else is on the west coast, though? Thing is, we would actually need some sort of hunter on the west coast. There's only our light cruise carriers. Caribbean, France, Soviet Union. Okay, shall we move some ships into the Caribbean? So I'm thinking that you here from the west coast, we can move you towards the Caribbean. There we go. We can move you towards the Caribbean. There we go. And then let's take a couple of light cruisers from the east coast. We have these Cleveland classes. They're pretty decent, I think. You also have some mines, so that's nice to see. You guys have more torpedoes, but I think that's alright. Yeah, you guys move ship to the Caribbean, and I think that's going to be alright. And that should give us enough forces. Mediterranean, Central Pacific really. Let's move this ship towards the Caribbean as well. No, not to the east coast. Caribbean, there we go. Good. Turn, yes. Negotiated peace. We can secure even better terms. Nope. The president doesn't listen to us, so there we go. Peace. Budget is decreased. Airbase at Manila. No, I don't want to sign any more aircraft now because we are at peace, and that does mean who delayed the Douglas. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so yeah, we are losing a lot of money, so I definitely don't want to rush anything there. But in 2 turns we are going to get a light cruise over here, so that should be fine. Did we gain any territory? Oh, we did not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not even New Brunswick? Oh, come on. The president was a coward. Alright. Let's look at this situation then. We do need to save some money, so I think all of these guys here, well, at the very least, the Kingfishers here can go towards... Why are you so much more expensive than these guys? You're not considered obsolete yet. Anyway, okay, you're gonna be mothballed. Yeah, there we go. See, these guys are considered more expensive, so we should open this design for rebuild. I think just keep it as is. Give it a new paint job. Yes, that's fine. Yes. Go ahead, rebuild that. And you know what, we can do that for all of these guys. There we go. Fine. Doesn't even cost that much, so that's okay. Right, and then for the destroyers, we do have the Barry class, very old ships by now, also costing us a little bit more than they maybe should. There's no weight remaining, so we can't actually upgrade anything or anything like that, so we're just simply going to save that. And simply going to rebuild all of these guys. So that's all of these guys rebuilt to the new standard, and that should be lovely. Good. Right, then we've got a couple of guys in Southeast Asia. That's generally fine, and then we've got all of the Flosser class, which are the most important and most modern ones on the East Coast, and they are going to stay on the East Coast. Similar with the Raleigh, they are very modern, and then we've got this medley of guys who we'll be sending to a foreign station for now, and that's okay. And then we've got the Colon class, which is also okay. These are colonial cruisers, so they are very efficient at that. And then we can actually, I think, scrap these guys here, the Oaklands. They're fairly old anyway. And then we're going to put the Arizonas into reserve because they are not that important. And you guys can actually probably move towards the east coast as well. Not sure whether we are going to keep these light cruisers. They are fairly expensive, especially compared to these. You can see these are like 50% more expensive, but carry like 3 times as many aircraft. So yeah. Right, next turn. Better naval guns, 4-inch. That's nice to see. Rumored to be faster than our fastest fighter. Let's actually look at our aircraft type. So who would need an upgrade? We are developing new torpedo bombers, medium bombers. Fighters are 4 years old. I wonder whether we can get better ones because the firepower just isn't good enough, I feel. So let's request a new proposal for a fighter. Your first priority is actually going to be firepower. And your secondary priority is going to be range, so that you can give us combat air patrols for a longer time. Good. Monthly balance still negative, but that's okay. There we go. Tunis is being finished. More budget? Yes, I like more budget. Gradual rate of fire improvements. Ooh, and we have enabled surface search radar. So we have now got search radar 1. And that's lovely because I have no idea how radar works in this game. Can we actually get you? Yeah, so we have no available sets. Can we upgrade that then? Okay, no sets available, but I think we're going to probably build them over time. And we should see the tuners coming in here. Yeah, that's our new class. It's somewhat comparable to the Colon class before it. Same speed, also colonial. Slightly larger. But also, what's actually better? You have more guns. 8 6-inch guns. More mines. Lots of torpedo tubes. An aircraft. And lots of AA. Okay, fine. Lovely. Yeah, all of the corvettes finishing their reconstruction. I wish they would do it such that you could bulk click that. And there is a new Soviet dreadnought. Actually from this year. Actually, very big ship. 8 16-inch guns. Pretty much our displacement, but yeah, lots more deck armor. So they are now going to the place where they can fire on very high, at very extreme ranges. Right, so we've got all of these corvettes. You're generally fine. I think what we can do though is put you in reserve. And that's okay, good. Again, that does save some money, so that's lovely. And yeah, we've got the Tunis. Let's actually build one more of the Tunis class. And the name is going to be, we have the Oslo, I think we have the Manila, we've got the Tunis. What else have we got in terms of foreign stations? We could call it the Port Arthur, couldn't we? Yeah, it's Tsingtao. Tsingtao. Okay, so yeah, let's build a ship. And we're gonna call it the Tsingtao. So because this is a colonial cruiser, and that's fine. There we go. That does put us in the negatives, but you know what? Soon we're gonna see some other things being finished over here, so that's fine. Didn't we just get information on this guy? I feel. Okay, more and better torpedoes, lovely as well. And there we go, lots of our ships being built. Tunis class, you are still working up. We are making some money again. Tunis has finished, it's working up. Good. Improved carrier design, increases maximum carrier size. I don't think we actually need that. Ooh, improved 16-inch guns. Ah, would be lovely. Wouldn't it be extremely lovely to do a rebuild of the California class? And get it some better 16-inch guns. I don't think this is accurate. 40 million, I would wonder if that was truly accurate. Right, we could also give it a little bit more AA, I guess. Still can't do medium anti-aircraft. This is such a pity, I don't know why we can't do that. Right, so 35 million. Extremely high cost. What is the gun data over here? So you'd be able to shoot out to 35,000 feet and penetrate lots and lots of deck space. 35 and you'd be having 6.5 over here. And right now, what do we have right now? Yeah, so pretty much same penetration on the deck space, but at a vastly different range. So about 10% more range. I don't think that's worth an upgrade yet, but over time it might be. Effective camouflage schemes, okay. It reduces enemy sighting range and hit chance, that's very nice. Power mounts for light and medium AA, improves AA effectiveness, that's very much appreciated. No, I don't think we need more aircraft now because this is all fine. New torpedo bomber is operational, that's also very good. So yeah, we are building at this moment 4 ships. We do have about 10 million in the bank. No big obsolete ships as far as I can tell. A couple of landforts over here that are still working up. We're going to leave them to work up and then send them to station later on. You're going to go to foreign station. And then we can think about the Colon class. Oh well, I mean, you're still fine on foreign stations, aren't you? Cleveland's, you're good ships. But maybe we don't need you on foreign station. Let's get you towards the active fleet and let's send you towards the west coast, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn. Boosted our industrial production. Lovely. Manila is finishing our working up. French Navy is putting strange mattress-like antennas on their ships, so they do have radar as well. We are not going to sell radar to our enemies. Italy then has stolen stuff from us. Okay, let's increase our spying again against these nations. I think we can probably go for medium against them, and that's okay. Right, everyone is right. Can we take a look again at the radar situation? We don't really have that many radar sets. I don't think we can build them anywhere. Is that on doctrine? Don't think so. No. Oh well. Fine. Right. What we're saying, the Tunis has finished its working up, so let's send it to foreign station as well. And then what we can do is pull these guys off as well. So let's get you the Clinton towards the active fleet, and we're going to move that ship towards the west coast as well. And you guys are all in the South Pacific, so that's fine. We are going to send you as well towards... Move ship. There we go. Towards the west coast, please. Together all at the same time on the type on the west coast. No. I'm not going to sell anything. They have better fighters, and we are developing a fighter still, aren't we? So I hope that we're going to get that at some point soon. No. Why do we have insufficient stuff on foreign stations? Oslo and Tsingtao. Okay, we do need to build more just foreign cruisers, I believe. And let's get these, let's build another one and call it the Stavanger. It's class, not class, ship. Okay, that's one thing, and the other thing is of course that we do need to get these guys. And then maybe away from the west coast, maybe towards Central Pacific. Move ship towards Central Pacific. There we go. Yes, you'll be fine. Your prestige suffers. No, we're not fine. Damn it. Do we want to strengthen the Navy? Just increase the budget? Yeah, just strengthen the Navy. Improved dive bombers. Yes, enables improved dive bombers. What does that mean? Faster than our fastest medium bombers. Can we get new dive bombers then, or is that just generic fluff? Right, at the very least I think we should increase our base in Stavanger, because it's proving so important. Yeah, we don't even have a dedicated enemy right now. Okay, you know what? Let's get you towards foreign station. That's fine then, good. I should have done that last time. This is radar. Okay, so you've automatically assigned that to them. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. That's fine. Lovely. We're even getting radar on some of our destroyers. It's a little bit peculiar. I would have expected them to go towards the light cruisers first. I don't care about Soviet corvettes. New fighters. There we are. Okay, so our current model is the Martin Fireball C from about 4 years ago. Firepower. Ooh, yeah, firepower has increased massively over here, so that's lovely to see. In each of these three models, the firepower is much better. Maneuverability is much better. Toughness is a little bit worse, but that's fine. Reliability we don't know anything about, but that's okay. And then we've got the range over here. Speed, so these guys are somewhat similar in speed. I tend to go for this guy, I think. So it has better firepower, it has the best range, speed isn't the greatest, but compared to this guy, it's a little bit more maneuverable and does have a lot better range. So we're gonna go for the Martin Sentinel here, and that's gonna be our new fighter, and that's lovely. Okay, so we should also think about getting a new float plane scout, I believe. Your range really isn't that great. Neither is your max speed. Okay, so let's request a new proposal for a float plane scout. Your first priority is going to be range. And I think we might actually go for speed as a secondary priority, or payload. Bomb load. Let's go for speed so that we are conducting reconnaissance a little bit more fastly. So we should be able to get more information on the enemy more quickly, and that I think would be very good. Still no war in sight, so that's okay. No, not gonna sell anything. Next turn. Oslo has finished her working up, that's lovely. Nope, nope. Okay, so where's Oslo? There we go. Let's send you towards Foreign Station. We are making some money here. And the question is, do we need anything? So let's look at the almanac and see what we've got. So we've got 7 capital ships. Soviets have 9. Great Britain has 6. Ooh, they must have killed some of their ships. But they have big, big battle cruisers. And even their battleships. Yeah, battle cruisers are from 1936. They are very, very big. Big old battleship. Old and irrelevant battleship. Right, and the Soviets, they do have these tough guys here. Well, 815-inch guns, they're not that bad. But these guys here are much stronger. And they do have large battle cruisers. Jesus. 12-inch belt armor. Right, carriers though. Not that many nations do have carriers, except for the Japanese, of course, and that's a little bit disturbing. Even the Germans are building carriers, and Great Britain is building new carriers. So we might have to expand our carrier program. Light carriers, don't think they are that important. Light cruisers, we have more. Destroyers, we have a very, very nice surplus over there. Submarines, we don't have that many. We could decide, no, I don't think we're going for submarines in this run, so... And we are building 2 carriers. So let's see what's going to happen in the next 6 months, and then that should be okay. Gradual improvements in various different technologies. Nice, but nothing important. A formation of German medium bombers of the type Junkers U-123 have crossed the Atlantic, led by a prominent air marshal. The press is asking you to comment. An impressive feat. Our machines could easily do the same, or we should strengthen our air defenses. Definitively, of course. And here we are with a new fighter still. Firepower 6. No, I don't think... I think we are at firepower 8 already, so no, I don't want that. We have already another... Nope, not air groups, sorry. Aircraft types. We do have the development fight over here with 8 firepower. So these guys might be a little bit more capable of shooting down enemy enemies, and that would be lovely. Yeah. Okay. We are making some money, so that might lead to a reduction in our funding soon. Which is a little bit concerning. Improved torpedo bomber. This is the torpedo bomber that we just got, isn't it? What's better, the range and the speed? So you have a better engine. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Lovely. Okay, just 2 more turns so we get our carriers. So there's the Lubang. Enemy fighter, firepower only 2. That's good. Ours are much, much better. And just 1 turn until we get the Biscay. There we go. Lovely. Yes, I know about these ships. Ooh. The Martin Aircraft Company is asking if we could support their participation in international air raids. Absolutely. Prestige. Yes. or we should not waste. No, we're gonna give some money. Wins the trophy for the fastest aircraft with the top speed of 250 knots. This triumph, so that's our new fight as well, has energized the nation and raised our prestige, and we've got improved search radar. That's lovely and good. We are now at 8 million surplus, and that's lovely because we've got these 2 aircraft carriers, and that's absolutely fantastic. That does put us at 4 aircraft with 99, 4 aircraft carriers with about, well, nearly all in all, I think about 400 aircraft being capable to be launched from our carriers. So lovely, very, very good. No nation can rival us in that regard, but they are getting closer, so we do need to keep on expanding our fleet in that regard. We should also think about another battle cruiser, maybe, just wondering. These other nations do have more, especially France. But yeah, pretty much everyone has more battle cruiser capacity than we do, except for the Brits. Interesting. That being said, yeah, I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and do leave a like if you want, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.